Hello students, in today's class we will be talking about receipts and payments account, its meaning, features and its format, and then we will see through some questions how to prepare it with the help of given information. So let's begin with it. Receipts and payments account is simply the summary of cash book. Every business or non-business organization prepare a cash book. They record through the cash book all the payments and all the receipts in the order of date. That means in their chronological order. Date-wise recording is done. At the end of the year, the non-profit organizations or the not-for-profit organizations, they prepare receipts and payments account with the help of this cash book as a summary of that. All the items, we will take their total for the whole year. Say salary is there. Salary paid every month. So total of all the 12 months paid by the not-for-profit organization will be taken at one place under one head, salary, and will be written in the receipts and payments account. So simply we can say the receipts and payments account is a summary of a cash book. Receipts and payments account is prepared at the end of the year. So it is a summary of the cash book for a given period, and it is prepared by the not-for-profit organizations. So let us see its features. It is summary of cash book, very simple. We have discussed that only here, that it is prepared as a summary of cash book. That means all the transactions recorded in the cash book are summarized here under one particular head. Then it is a real account. As cash account is a real account, receipts and payments account is also a real account. It is prepared on cash basis of accounting. It means non-cash transactions are not recorded in it. Only the transactions which are done in cash, that means either cash receipts or cash payments, they are recorded in this account. So it is based on a cash basis of accounting. It has two sides. When we talk about its format, it has two sides like cash book. The left hand side we record all the receipts, the right hand side we record all the payments. Then it records all the cash receipts and cash payments irrespective of their nature. That means whether they are of capital nature or of revenue nature, we record them into receipts and payments account. As well as non-cash transactions are not recorded. All the cash transactions are recorded whether they belong to this year or they belong to previous year or they belong to next year. But simply we have to see while preparing it that cash comes in and cash goes out. That we record here. It is prepared on the last date of accounting year. That means it is one of the financial statements of the not-for-profit organizations, and it is prepared only at the end of the year. So in the format there is no need to prepare the columns for date and the ledger folio. Otherwise it is simply cash book, and the closing balance of this receipts and payments account will show or will indicate the closing cash and bank balance. Okay, so this is about the meaning and features of receipts and payments account. As I told, it is prepared at the end of the year. That means it is one of the financial statements. So how to prepare it? What is the format? So to prepare it, we simply draw the format like cash book. Cash book has two sides. The left hand side we call as debit side, and all the cash receipts are recorded there, and on the payment side we record all the, on the credit side we record all the cash payments. The same thing we will do here in this receipts and payments account. The big difference between the two statements, that is the cash book and this receipts and payments account, is that cash book is prepared chronological order, in the chronological order. That means it is prepared date wise, whereas this receipts and payments account is a financial statements, so it is prepared as an as on statement. That means on a particular date it is prepared. but it reveals the information related to the whole year. It is not an assumed statement, but it is prepared on a particular day, that is at the end of the year. But it will include the transactions related to the whole year. But yes, of course, that will be in aggregate for each and every individual item. So let's start it. This account will start with the opening balance of cash in bank, which will be taken from the cash book. So if cash book shows positive balance of cash in bank, cash will always show a positive balance. So the opening balance of cash we take here. Opening balance of bank, cash at bank or bank column of the cash book. If that shows a positive balance, then we write here on the debit side. If that shows a negative balance, that is bank overdraft, then we write on the credit side as by balance brought down. Okay. Then we record the receipts from the debit side of the cash book. The receipts here in case of not-for-profit organization will be different from a business organization. Some of the items may be similar for both type of the organizations, but otherwise some basic different items we are only taking here. First and main source of income for these organizations, these not-for-profit organizations, is subscriptions. So the subscription received by this organization is recorded here. It may be received from the previous year or previous years, for the current year and for the coming year, next year. NY stands for next year. So the total subscription received, we can bifurcate, we can show them bifurcated here. This amount relates to previous year, this amount relates to current year, and this much relates to the next year. So total of this we take here. Every month, bi-monthly, quarterly, half-yearly, whatever mode, the members may be paying their membership fee. Subscription is what? That is the membership fee of the members. To keep their membership alive, they have to subscribe every month or every year, we can say in particular. So every month some amount this organization will be receiving. So that amount is recorded. So year wise we can bifurcate here. So that it will be easier for us to prepare our income and expenditure account. Then donations, the another source of income for these organizations is donation. This donation may be the source of fund if it is received for a specific purpose, otherwise it is income if it is received in general. So it may be of two types, general or specific. If it is general, we have to take it as our income. If it is specific, then it will be given as to donation for the purpose for which it has been given. That means the donor may put some restriction on the use of the amount, then it becomes specific. Then legacies, if the recipient, if this not-for-profit organization receive any amount from the legacy, on the basis of legacy. Legacy is what? If a person who has died has written in his or her will that his cash amount or some of the properties should go to the particular not-for-profit organization, then that is called as legacy. So legacies, if received in cash, we will record here in the receipts and payments account receipt side. It is our capital receipt. Like membership fee, like members pay their subscription fee monthly, yearly, or yearly we can say that every year they have to make payment to keep their life membership, this membership alive. So some of them may choose to become life members, that once they will pay and after that they are members for their whole life. So if life membership fee is received, we record here and it will be our capital receipt. Then entrance fee or admission fee for like schools take admission fee. Likewise, to become the member of the organization of this not-for-profit organization, a person may have to make payment of some admission or entrance fee. So that is taken as a revenue receipt. Grants from government, it may be received general grants, it may be received specific grants. If general grants are received, then they are revenue receipts. That means annually, when it is received by these NPOs, then we record them as to general grant, or if it is received for some specific cause, then that cause is also mentioned. But main thing here is that if we receive money as grant from the government, then we record it here. Then interest received, these organizations invest their fund amounts into the market or somewhere into the bank as fixed deposit. If the interest is received in cash by these organizations, then they record it on the debit side. Sale of fixed assets. If they sell their old assets, some of the fixed assets they are selling, the amount received because of the sale is recorded here. Likewise, old newspapers when they are sold. So to sale of old newspapers and magazines, to receipts from show, if it is a club or if it is a suppose cultural activity club, then some show it may organize. So because of those shows, some receipts are there, then that is recorded here. Likewise, some other receipts, miscellaneous receipts we give, some smaller amounts may be received against some particular heads, or we may not define those particular heads, then we can write as miscellaneous receipts. Then we record payments. Payments, like if the organization purchases fixed assets, then that fixed asset by name, if building is purchased, then by building, furniture purchased, then by furniture, likewise. By sports equipment, if it is a sports club, then sports equipment are purchased time to time, so those sports equipment are recorded here. Then by books, if it is a school, if it is a library being done, then books are purchased, so those books are our assets, so we record them as by books. That means payment made for purchase of books. By salaries and wages, it is a revenue expenditure, salary paid to the employees or wages paid to those non-regular employees, then it is recorded here. Rent paid, stationery purchase, if some amount of stationery is purchased, then payment against stationery is also recorded. Newspapers, magazines, they are purchased, so payment for that. Postage, if some postage expenses are incurred. Insurance has been done, then insurance premium paid. Entertainment expenses paid. Prizes awarded or prizes paid, if this is an organization which gives prizes for some reasons, some activities are organized against them, some prizes are given, then prizes are also our expenditure. They are also payments recorded on the payment side. Honorarium, if something is paid in honor, cash, if some money is paid in honor to someone who is not our regular employee but has been called, has been invited to deliver a lecture, or for because of their expertise they have been invited, and a payment is made to them in their honor, then that is called as honorarium. Then after adding all the receipts, we subtract all the payments, and the closing balance will then be taken as closing cash balance or closing bank balance, or both. It will depend on the cash book. Whatever it is shown in the cash book, we record it here. Suppose the cash book bank column shows a negative balance, then that will be shown here to balance account bank column. Okay, so this is our receipts and payments account. You have to keep all these points in your memory. This year, in the examination, board examination of CBSE, there was a question carrying 3 marks to prepare a receipts and payments account. But the question will be based on preparation of receipts and payments account with the help of given items only. It is not so that you will be given income and expenditure account and balance sheet and then you have to prepare receipts and payments account. No, a simple question will be there. For that, you will be given some of the items, and those items you have to put into this receipts and payments account. So while preparing it, what has to be kept into our mind, that we have to write down all the receipts on its debit side, all the payments on its credit side. Okay, you got it? This is a very simple statement or a very simple account which you can prepare easily. If you are knowing how to prepare cash flow, it is not difficult to prepare it. Only thing to be done is identify that this is the item against which the not-for-profit organization has received money, and this is the item against which payment has been made. That's all for the format of receipts and payments account. So have a look at it once for a while. You look at it. What is the format and what are the features? So let's do it with the help of a question. From the following particulars relating to Ganesh Charitable Society, prepare a receipts and payments account for the year ending 31st March 2019. Particulars are: opening balance of cash 20,000 rupees, subscription received for 2017-18 25,000, for 2018-19 1 lakh, for 2019-20 15,000 rupees. Total 1,40,000 rupees. Entrance fee received 45,000 rupees. Sale of old sports material 5,000 rupees. rent paid 19,000 rupees, donations received for construction 1 lakh rupees, office expenses paid 23,000 rupees. Now, we have seen this question. We have to prepare receipts and payments account. As I told while explaining the format of receipts and payments account, that simply what is required here is you have to identify which is the item through which the organization is receiving cash and which is the item for which payment is being made. Then it is very simple. So let's do this question. It has the opening balance of cash. So this account always starts with opening balance. So two balance brought down. It is of cash only. So we will write down two balance brought down 20,000 rupees. Then the second item says subscription receipt. It is given 140,000 rupees in total, which is divided into 3 different years. That is, this amount of subscription has been received for 3 different years. For 2017, 18, 18, 19 and 19, 20. That means for previous year, for current year and for next year. So the same we will write down here. 2017, 18, we have received 25,000 rupees. For 2018, 19, that is this current year, we have received for this year 100,000 rupees, that is 1 lakh. And for 2019, 20, we have received 15,000 rupees. So subscription is a receipt. We receive money through subscription. Subscription is the membership fee paid by the members to the organization. The next item is entrance fee receipt. Here again we are receiving money. So we write on the debit side to entrance fee. We have seen in the format also the name of this item on the debit side. It is 45,000. Then sale of old sports material. If we sell something, then we receive cash against that. So money is received here. Again, debit side to sale of old sports material. And this is 5,000 we have received. Then next item is rent paid. Rent paid is a payment item. So we write here by rent. On the payment side we go and write by rent. 19,000. Then donations received for construction. It is for construction of some building, you can say. So it is a specific donation being received, but we are receiving money. So we write here to donation for construction. Donations for construction. We have to show it like specific donation, so that at the time of preparing income and expenditure account, it becomes clear. So it is 1 lakh. It is our capital receipt. Then office expenses paid. Here we write by office expenses. And this is 23,000. All the items done. Now we will total both the sides, and since it is cash balance there, it will show always a positive balance. So debit side will be showing more total. So it is 5, 5, 10, then 3, 7, 11, 2, 3. 310,000 is the total. When we subtract the total of payment side from the total of receipt side, then it comes our closing cash balance. We write it as balance carried down. 310,000 minus 19 plus 23. 23 plus 10, 33 plus 9, 42. When we subtract 42,000 here, then we get 268,000 rupees. This way, this receipts and payments account is made here. Have a glance of it. Let's do one more question. From the information given below, prepare receipts and payments account of Astha Club, Delhi for the year ended 31st March 2020. Cash on 1st April 2019 440,000 rupees. Subscription 37 lakh 60,000 rupees. Donations 8 lakh rupees. Entrance fee 4 lakh 30,000 rupees. Rent realized from club hall 5 lakh 25,000 rupees. Electricity charges 3 lakh 44,000 rupees. Taxes 50,000 rupees. Salaries and wages 21 lakh 50,000 rupees. Honorarium to secretary 2 lakh 50,000 rupees. Interest received on investments 2 lakh 95,000 rupees. Printing and stationery 35,000 rupees. Petty cash payments 90,000 rupees and insurance premium paid 31,000 rupees. So let's solve it. So we have to prepare again a receipts and payments account for the another question. What is to be done? Simply read the item, identify whether cash is received or cash is paid. If it is received, we have to write down on the debit side. If it is paid, then we have to write down on the credit side. In this question, the receipts and payments account is to be made for the year ended 31st March 2020. So we have drawn the format here. In the same format, we will solve this question. So the first item, cash on 1st April 2019. It is our opening balance. So we write it as two balance brought down. It is 4,40,000 rupees. The next item is subscriptions. Subscription is a receipt. So we write here 2 subscription. Now in this question, total amount of subscription is given. It is not given bifurcated into different years. So it is total received 37 lakh and 60,000 rupees. The next is donations. Donations are also received. If donations are given, then it will be mentioned in the question particularly that donations given, donations paid. So donations 8 lakh rupees. It is a general donation amount. The next item is entrance fee. Again, we receive money through it. So 2 entrance fee. And the amount received is 4,30,000. Then rent realized from club hall. So 2 rent from club hall. It is also receipt. That means the club hall has been given on rent basis and rent realized is 5,25,000. Then electricity charges, they have been paid. So we write here by electricity charges. $3,44,000. Then taxes are also paid. So by taxes, and taxes have been paid of 50,000 rupees. Like municipal taxes and all that are to be paid by these organizations. Then by salaries and wages, it is also a payment. 21,50,000 rupees. Then honorarium to secretary, it is also a payment by honorarium to secretary. 2,50,000 rupees. Then next is interest received. Here money is received, so 2 interest on investment we write down. Interest received on investments, so we write here 2 interest on investments. And this amount received is 2,95,000 rupees. The next is printing and stationery. We pay for it. So by printing and stationery. The amount paid is 35,000. Then petty cash payments. So by petty expenses, this is the word we have learned from class 11 cash book chapter, petty cash book, 90,000. Small expenses are petty cash expenses. Then insurance premium paid. This is again a payment by insurance premium. This is 31,000. All the items we have noted, we will take the total of both the sides, and definitely the receipt side will be more than the payment side. So the final balance, that is closing cash balance, we will calculate here. Here it is 5 for 10, 10 to 12, 12, 13, 19, 19 for 23, 6, 7, 13, 13, 8, 21, 25, 30, 32, then 3 and 3, 6. So 62 lakh and 30,000 rupees is the total here, and this side the total is we will calculate here 6230 minus 4 5 9 9 1 10 5 5 10 10 or 5 15 20 23 32 35 6 7 7 to 9 and 2. So it is 32 lakh 80,000. Let's check it once again. 344, 50, 21, 50, 21, 50 and 250, 24,000, 24 lakh, 24, 90, 24, 90 and 30, 25, 20, 25, 56, 25, 56 and 2856, 2856 plus 428, 60, 30 lakh 50,000. It is 3050. So the total of this side is 62 lakh 50,000 and here it is 29 lakh 50,000. So difference comes 33 lakhs. So right here by balance carried out 33 lakhs. So what we do? We take the total of both the sides, receipts side and payment side. Excess of receipt side over the payment side. Excess of receipt side over the payment side will indicate the closing cash balance. This will go to the closing balance sheet. This we will take to the balance sheet. All the remaining items. This opening balance we will take to the opening balance sheet. This we have taken from the previous year or the cash book opening balance, and this is cash book closing balance. While preparing financial statement, these two items will go to the balance sheets. If opening balance sheet is prepared, then it goes there and it will go to the closing balance sheet. All other items we will take to either balance sheet or to the income and expenditure account. Based on their nature, all those which are of revenue nature will go to the income and expenditure account. All those which are of capital nature will go to the balance sheet. This way, it is our receipts and payments account. We have done two questions. We have discussed over all these items as well as the features and the meaning. So there is a theory question to be done by you. You have to write the question as difference between cash book and receipts and payments account. Write down any three differences between these two accounts, cash book and receipts and payments account. Three differences you will write down theoretically. Then you have to remember that receipts and payments account is a real account. It is prepared on the basis of cash basis of accounting. All the cash receipts and all the cash payments are recorded here in this account, irrespective of their nature as capital revenue as well as their belongingness to the year. They must be received in this year, whether related to previous year, current year or next year. Likewise, if they have been paid in this year, whether for the past year or the coming years or the current year, whatever the year that amount relates to, but if it has been paid or received in the current year, it will be recorded in the receipts and payments account. I hope I am clear to you people, and we will meet in our next video with income and expenditure account, some specific things about that as well as some questions we will do. Till then, do the questions given as home assignment. For the home assignment questions, go to the description and click the link given there. Thank you very much.